Hi, welcome to the Retirement Railroad Matinee Modeling Tip of the Day. I'm Steve, and today I want to talk about transitioning from roadbed levels. And what am I talking about there? Typically, the main lines will have built up roadbed, whereas sidings may have a lower or not as much build up to them because they don't have the traffic, and they can also have smaller gauge or smaller rail. But here nor there. So let's talk about transitioning between those higher level road beds of mainline and lower level or less of a road bed on some of the sidings, because that can become problematic. If you're doing it in a curve, it could result in twisted track, and then how do you go about doing it? Because the support to them is so minute, the level differences, but yet you still have to have the support. So when you're dealing with foam, you can just shave the foam down. That's not a big too big of a deal. You just got to measure and make sure you keep it level and non-twisted and such. What I found for cork roadbed that works good is a oscillating multi-tool. So let's look at what I'm talking about there and how I'm handling it in a couple of different spots. Okay, so as we're looking here over on my island, I have 3 main lines coming through here, here, here. Okay. I have a team track over here, an arrival departure track on the other side for the freight yard over there. Okay. Now these 3 main lines are built up. As you can see, there's basically no roadbed for the team track, which then becomes problematic of getting from that level to the main line level in a curve between 2 switches. So what I do in this situation is my oscillating multi-tool with a sanding pad. This one's pretty coarse grit. I don't know what the actual grit number is, but it's fairly coarse. And I simply sand this down through the transition point to give where the switch ultimately leaves this roadbed perpendicular, so that it has a straight transition down. Okay. And again, I just sand it down. Now, right now as it exists, the roadbed is about 1/2 the thickness of the main line. Okay, so I will transition back up to the main line height through this area here and bring it down a little bit more in this area. Another place we can look at is down here on the other end. All right, so let's go down here for a second. And if I turn the camera around, we can look right there. We have the center main line transitioning in to the inner main line here, and the cork roadbed is sanded and shaved down to virtually nothing before it enters this section. There's a cut here for this drop down to fold down, for it to transition to where it's foam, okay, where it's been shaved. And this has been tested. There's a slight super elevation through this turn done by the oscillating tool and sanding a little bit. And when we talk about super elevation, we're talking about the outside of the curve being ever so slightly higher than the inside. And you've got to be very careful when doing these, and that transition has to be very slight so that you don't create that twist I'm talking about. That twisted rail will cause derailments. All right? So, again, utilizing a multi-tool with a sanding pad, and let's see if I can get it close enough where you can see how gritty that is. All right, works real well in shaving down, sanding down this cork roadbed and a ever so slight grade change. All right. So, with that tip of the day, I want to thank you for joining me here at the Retirement Railroad tip of the day. I'm Steve, and y'all have a great day. Bye now.